Hey, air signs. Welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general energy read for the week of December 2nd through the 28th. Keep in mind these are general energies, so they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. If you need a personal reading, check the link in the description box below. Today we are going to do our energy read for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. We won't do Venus because on Wednesdays I do general love reads because I work with the goddess Venus, who rules over Wednesday, and that's regarding love, beauty, finance, and health. So if you want to have a love read, a general love read, check me out on Wednesday, okay? As always, I charge both decks with crystal organite pucks. If you were wondering, this is also an organite pyramid, 7 chakra organite pyramid. It's actually on sale at my Etsy shop at the link below, okay? So check that out. So again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising people, we are going to do your general energy read. This card wants to stick to the table. What you got here? Underlining energy. Let's see if this ties into your reading. As always, I'm going to let you know, in case you're new to the channel, I meditate over every single reading before I start. I'm an intuitive reader, so I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I read the energy that I pick up intuitively. When I meditated over you guys' reading, I heard the song "You're All That Matters to Me" by Justin Bieber. And the hook of the song was the main part that played, and the hook was saying, "What's a king without a queen?" So you'll know how this ties in for you. And as always, I always let everybody know that even when I get these messages, if it doesn't tie into your reading, say for example, that message it seems more to me like it was about love. So say if we do your reading and everything is about business and finance, that doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to you. It just may be an overlying energy that the universe wants you to know about, okay? So again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's get started with your reading. We're going to do 2 cards. One card is your general energy, and the second card is your possible outcome, and then we'll do 2 clarifying cards, okay? And I hope everyone's doing well. Yesterday was December 1st, right? So I always tell people, because we know that a rabbit's foot is positive energy about finances and fertility, luck, and abundance. So on the first of every single month, you want to say rabbit 3 times out loud. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Okay. At the very beginning of your day, because when you do that, you're telling the universe that you're wishing or you're calling forth. We don't say wish. Okay. So let me take that back. You're calling forth the universe to bring in an influx, because rabbits, it's an influx. They multiply and they procreate quickly. So it's an influx of positive abundance and energy, and you want to call that into yourself for the whole week. For the whole month. That's why the very first day of every single month, you want to say rabbit 3 times out loud, okay? That's just a tip for you guys. And I noticed that when I flipped this over, everything was in reverse. So I feel like some things are in reverse in your life. So I'm going to put this back on here like this and turn the deck right side up, okay? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Every single card in the deck has been shuffled and everything is upright, okay? So whatever you get, if you have any reversals that come out, that is what was meant to come out for you guys. So let's get started. Again, keep in mind, and look at that, I parted it again. After I put this behind it, and you got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune again. And that's actually kind of a message. It's not kind of, it's definitely a message for you guys, because I just said, I'm going to turn it upright, because I don't feel like that was meant to be in reverse. And then you have the Chariot, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's letting us know right now that's an underlying energy within itself, because guess what? You are getting ready to have some positive forward movement. And I know that's because, like I said, you just seen me put this behind it so that I can get ready to start and shuffle again. And as I parted, we got the same cards all over again, this time upright because we turned it upright. So let's get started on your reading. Look at that. There's blocks. The way that didn't want to go in, there's blocks. Or there were blocks. Look at that. What I say. Okay. Now you have the Chariot again in reverse when I shuffled. And then you have the 9 of Wands. But the 9 of Wands is in reverse. We like the 9 of Wands in reverse because you're coming out of this conflict. Coming out. Chariot movement. Okay. And I knew this. I felt it. And there were some blocks there that was causing some forward movement for you. Let's see what we get for the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm sorry, not Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising people. I always want to say Venus because I'm always doing the love reads. That's my most popular readings that I get when I get orders for readings. Let's get one card. Okay. Death in reverse. Let's get one. Uh-oh. Okay, we had a card here. It was already flipped over. There we go. And then you got the Hierophant in reverse. And again, you see me turn the deck right side up to make sure there wasn't any issues. So you have the Death card. It came out in reverse. I'm going to hold it upright so you can see the imagery. This is about, the Death card is the ending and beginning of a cycle. It came out in reverse. So there's something that, like I said, there's in the beginning, I picked up an energy that it was something holding you back. So there's not an ending to something that needs to have an ending. Something definitely requires an ending and it's not happening. Okay. And then you had the Hierophant in reverse. And I'm holding it up right so that you can see the imagery. I say this all the time in my readings with the Hierophant. I always see this as a married man. And that's not the traditional sense of the card, but that's what I always pick up intuitively. And then I always notice this moon in the background. More than anything, this is someone who's wise beyond their years, or maybe wiser than they show off. That's what I'm getting right here. This person is wiser than they actually lead on, than they actually show to others. It's in reverse. So with that being, okay, because like I said, again, this is intuitive. Somebody's not being smart because we just said this person is wiser than they lead on, right? And I know this because we have a moon back here. You know, the moon is about intuition, right? So this person was not using or following their intuition. And that's the reason why you have this Death in reverse. That's the reason why you don't have this forward movement. And again, I'm going to check the cards, okay? Everything is right side up, right? Everything was pre-shuffled and charged. So then let's get two clarifying cards for our Death in reverse and then our Hierophant. And the clarifiers did not have any stoppages or blockages at all when we were shuffling. So I'm going to let you know right now, you guys are definitely coming out of something. Whatever blockages you guys were having, you're coming out of it. And I'm really curious because even as I'm shuffling now, I'm still hearing that Justin Bieber song. So I want to know if this is pertaining to love. Because the name of the song, like I said, is You're All That Matters to Me. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, that flipped up quick. The High Priestess in reverse, and then we have the Death in reverse, and then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, again, we know the High Priestess is about somebody who's very intuitive. The High Priestess is very intuitive, right? She even has a moon on her crown right here. And then she has a moon at her feet. She has, from head to toe, this woman is very intuitive. She knows what's going on, right? You could be of two minds about something, and I always say that when I look at this card, because you have a black, what do we want to say? I don't want to say tower. A black column here and a gray column here, and this is about two different options. And like I said, not using your wisdom about something that you know you were supposed to use your intuition about, and that's why it's coming up in reverse. And that's clarifying your Death card. This is all about somebody not using their intuition, and you know better. You're not using your intuition about this situation. But the thing is, you know you should. And you know because you have two very wise energies here. So you know full well what you need to do, but you're choosing not to do it. You're causing your own stagnancy. This is you. It could be the person that it could be a cross watcher. It could be somebody that you're dealing with, especially if it's dealing with love. It could be somebody else, but I'm picking up this is you guys. I have too many flip over. One card. Okay. Wow. What did I say? The Two of Swords. And like I said, I feel like this is you guys, right? Again, you have this crescent moon. Crescent moon. This is you guys. And then, like I said, this flipped up in reverse. I'm just holding it up right so you guys can see the imagery. Okay, this is the Two of Swords. So again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is you guys. And I just said, I feel like this is you guys not using your intuition about something. And I know this because look at her. She's blindfolded and she has this cross in her chest. She has swords crossed in her chest because she doesn't want to make a decision. She could put those swords down. She can take this blindfold off and she could tap into her intuition. The water in the background, water intuition, water energy holds a lot of energy. regarding intuition. Water is a channeling energy, right? You're able to really channel energy through water because you detox your body with water. Okay. Like when you just think about, for example, whenever you bathe, don't you feel so much more lively and energetic after you've bathed? If you are ever in a really bad mood, take a shower. If you're able to do that, if you're home, take a shower. You're going to come out with a completely different perspective, right? This is about somebody who's not using their intuition. So like I was just saying, if this is regarding a person, it's something about this person that you know is not right, but you're refusing to acknowledge it. And I know that because, like I said, your first card, which is your general energy, is the death card. It came up in reverse. Your clarifying card is the high priestess. This lets me know, like I said, you are not choosing to use your intuition, which is leaving you in a state of stagnancy. And you're feeling embattled by it. And I know that you're feeling embattled by it because, like I said, look at this. This little skull has armor on. He has an armor hat on. He has a shield in front of him. Like you're trying to fight something. You're trying to avoid something. And you see how the skull is looking towards us, but then this horse is going in a different direction. You want things to go in a different direction, something other than what it is that's right in front of you. Because the answers are right in front of you. Your possible outcome is the Hierophant. And again, it came up in reverse. Your clarifying cards clarify the Hierophant is the Two of Swords, which again came up in reverse. Every single card in this reading has come up in reverse. And I showed you guys when I shuffled, before I shuffled, that I held every single card upright. Every single card was upright before I shuffled. I held the deck upright. Every single card here today is in reverse. Okay? And I'm noticing also the High Priestess right here. You see there's water in the Two of Swords card. And then the High Priestess's dress looks like a cascade of a waterfall. You're not seeing what you want to see because emotionally you're attached to this energy in this situation with this person. I feel like this is definitely pertaining to love. There's no cup cards here. But I'm telling you right now, this is love energy. I'm picking this up. You are in denial and you're not looking forward to moving. You don't want to move forward. And that's why this skull is facing us and this horse is going in a different direction. Because regardless of what you know, all the wisdom that you have, the knowledge, okay, that you have, you're choosing to ignore it. You're ignoring it. The Death in reverse is ignoring something. Then you have the Two of Swords. We definitely know reverse and upright is both. You're ignoring something because either way it goes, even if this card was in reverse, which you did come up in reverse, you have blindfolds on. This is still crossing your heart. You're in denial about something. So now I'm going to tie that into the song that I heard for you guys. And like I said, the song's title is "You're All That Matters to Me" by Justin Bieber. You guys need to listen to that song because it was definitely channeled for you guys. You're denying something that you know very strongly about this person because to you, this person is all that matters. You do not want to see the truth about this person, even though you've seen it already. And I know that you've seen it. It's come to you. It's a reality. But you'd rather keep these blindfolds on across your heart because you absolutely positively do not want to hear what it is regarding this person. But we know with the death card being here that it's definitely, it needs to be an end with this person, or it may have already come to an end and you don't want it. You don't want it. So you're like pouting. You know how kids cross their arms across their chest and they pout. You see how this person is sitting down very calmly, very peacefully with blindfolds on, sword crossing their heart. This person doesn't want to hear it, but it doesn't matter what you want to hear because when you have the death card, that's the universe intervening. That's spirit energy. That's things outside of you that's intervening. And then the simple fact that you have all of this intuitive energy, all of this psychic intuition energy. And then look at that. As we hold the cards up, the Hierophant is walking towards in the direction of the High Priestess, which is letting you know, like, at the end of the day, because all of this is your energy, at the end of the day, no matter how you want to deal with it, you're still going to have to walk into a path where you're acknowledging your intuition, no matter how much you want to fight it. And what I'm noticing also is you see how the Hierophant is sitting and how the Two of Swords is sitting is very much almost mimicking each other, how they both are sitting very calmly, but it seems as if they're not content with what it is that they're seeing. They're not content with the answers to something, right? I'm telling you guys, it's a lot of you out there who are in denial about a relationship and a situation with a person. And that's why that song came to us, you're all that matters to me. And then, like I said, the hook of the song goes, what's a king without a queen? You're fighting this ending or break up or break down in a situation because you truly and honestly feel like you've put in so much work, and look how big this body of water is behind her. It's so many emotions tied to it. But even in this body of water, you have to take acknowledgement to the rocks and boulders of dry land there. Things are drying up and things are coming to the surface. You see how these rocks are in the background? Things are coming to the surface. And I'm also being drawn to her shoes that are yellow. Enlightenment. From your feet to your crown, okay? You're going to be enlightened about this situation. You already were. And I know that because, like I said again, I'm noticing these yellows. You got the yellows on the floor right here. You see these little areas of yellow, these yellow flowers around her. There's going to be some type of enlightenment. And then when I'm looking at these flowers, I'm hearing a burst of enlightenment. You're going to get a burst of enlightenment. You don't want to hear it. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to acknowledge it because you're keeping yourself stagnant. You're keeping yourself stagnant. Most definitely. So, okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This has been your general weekly read for the week of December 2nd through the 8th. Keep in mind, these are general reads, so if you need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. As always, I'm going to ask you to continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.